What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Spotlight Productions, and today we have a recap sorry, for the top 25 from week 2. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, ring the notification bell, and with all that being said, guys, let's get right into it. This was a really good week of college football. Unfortunately, Octogonal Gaming couldn't be here. I think it was he had a deal with his family, or he didn't tell us, but I think maybe he had something with maybe a cake or something during this. But I hope he enjoyed his birthday. So happy birthday, Octogonal Gaming, even though it's day late. Today is. So I hope you enjoyed Octogonal. And with all that being said, I will go over his briefly, or I don't know if his exact numbers, but I know he picked. Octogonal went 26-0. That's insane. Congratulations to Octogonal Gaming on rebounding from his first week. He was 2-6 in SCP's deal. I don't know if SCP's doing it this week or not, but I was 24-2. Pretty good. Definitely not bad. We picked the Tulsa, Texas game, which ended up being a 7-point game. We'll go over that one real quick. It was awesome. I mean, see Tulsa compete with Texas. Wow, that was nuts. Tulsa would have won the game if they wouldn't have missed all those field goals, but it just is unfortunate that they didn't get it done. But still a great performance. 28-21 is definitely a respectable loss to a what should be a talented Texas team. Getting started with number 1 Alabama, they took care of business versus Arkansas State. 57-7. I think Octogonal may have said 55-7, or I did. One of us did, I think. So we were pretty close on this game. It was easy work. Tagovailoa had 4 touchdowns, 228 yards. Najee Harris had 135 and touchdown, and Judy, number 4, had 4 for 87 and 2 touchdowns. This game was easy work. We don't have to talk about it. Can't play videos because I get copyright strikes, which I might as well not stay away from that. We'll preview their game versus Ole Miss in the next video, which is coming out Thursday. Big video tomorrow, so definitely watch it. Big channel update for the channel. Next we have Clemson barely beating Texas A&M. Octogonal, I think, had them 28-17. I am 28-24, and my score was very close. Only 2 points off. Texas A&M came close. I mean, a couple of plays that they just got screwed over on, but Maud had 3 touchdowns. Bryant didn't do up to the hype as I would have expected. Texas A&M receiver Rogers had Christian Kirk's number, and he had 122 touchdowns. Just a great game overall. Texas A&M made that big attempt to come back, but missed a 2-point conversion, unfortunately. What a fight from A&M, though. Great fight. There's the Tulsa, Texas game also. On to number 3, the Georgia Bulldogs. If I don't say anything about Octogonal on accident, I'm sorry, but he had all these teams winning besides a couple of them that I picked differently, so I'll definitely mention it. Georgia took care of South Carolina. I think I picked this game to be close. It might have been something like a 28-21, but that didn't happen. I mean, that wasn't even close. Georgia just rolled. There's not a whole lot to say. South Carolina looked like they may have had a chance when it was 17-10, but besides that, it really wasn't any close. So, yeah, that wasn't even competition there for Georgia, as they are number 3. Number 4, Ohio State. I believe they beat their Rutgers 50-something, 52-3. Good win there for the Buckeyes. Easy work for the new quarterback Haskins with 4 more touchdowns. I believe he has 9-1 ratio now, which is absolutely insane. It was raining, but they got done easily. The Buckeyes win versus Rutgers. Next game we have Wisconsin, and they beat their opponent in New Mexico. I picked this game to be 40-30. Early it looked like that. It was 7-3, but yeah, Wisconsin took care of business versus New Mexico. Wasn't anywhere near a difficult game for them, but Yeah, Jonathan Taylor had 253 yards and 3 touchdowns. He should be up for the Heisman here next week. I really think so. So, yeah, nice game there. On to number 6 now, Oklahoma, as they beat their opponent in the UCLA Bruins. 49-10 was a very, I think, solid prediction, and it was 49-21. I did a recap on this video, so I'm not going to say too much about it. So that link is, or you can just go find it. It's the second latest video on my channel. But yeah, Rodney Anderson got hurt, which I think is the bigger deal in this game. Besides, I mean, CeeDee Lamb had almost that amazing catch, which should have counted. But a lot of big plays. Kyler Murray's the real deal, I think. He was the leading rusher today, or in this game, and had a really good game with about 375 all-purpose yards, 5 touchdowns. Really good job there. Next game versus Iowa State preview will be before the picks. Number 7, Auburn. They won against Alabama State, 63-9. Easy work there for the Tigers, as they advance to 2-0 and are looking to go get another win next week versus it wasn't Mississippi State, was it? Sorry, my internet sucks like we've talked about. Let me see here. LSU, so yeah, it is a big game. That'll be a fun one to pick. Notre Dame survives the scare versus Ball State. Somebody in the comments said that Vanderbilt's going to upset them next week, and honestly, I would not be surprised if so, because this was just they beat Michigan by the same score, basically, just 8 points. I mean, Notre Dame's got to score, even though 3 interceptions is crap. You can't do that versus Ball State. So, yeah, we're not going to talk about this game besides very poor performance from the Fighting Irish. Oh, no. I didn't mean to click that. But, yeah, very poor performance. We'll see what happens next, but that's just terrible. Next, we are on to Washington, as they are they beat their opponent in North Dakota, 45-3, easy win. They rolled, playing Utah next week. In the update video, we'll talk about the future of the channel, which is actually very bright. We are actually doing really good. We're finally, statistics are finally getting back up to really good. Finally back to 1,000 channel views per month, just big time on the channel. So if you guys haven't, subscribe, ring the notification bell, because we're uploading, I'm not going to say, because update video. You're going to want to see that. That comes out tomorrow. You're going to want to see the update video. That's all I got to say. Anyways, Washington wins 45-3. Josh Browning, 2 picks. Not great, but 200 touchdowns. Gaskins touchdown on 53. They rolled. Not a whole lot to say. Next, we're on to sorry guys, the Stanford Cardinal, who I believe won versus easily. Yeah, 17-3 over USC. I thought it was going to be closer and a little bit higher scoring, but it looks like Stanford got done easily. Bryce Love had 133 and a touchdown. He really did the job in this game. There was not a whole lot of questions after the first 2 touchdowns. I think that was going to be Stanford the whole way, regardless. No team scored in the fourth quarter. It was kind of over. Not a whole lot of offense. Decent defense played in that game. Next, we are on to the LSU Tigers, who beat their opponent as well. They played in their cup game versus Southeast Louisiana. 31-0. Easy win there. Just easy work. Not a whole lot to say. Octogonal has picked all of these as about the same I did, I believe. Let me check just to make sure I didn't miss any games. Only 10 minutes so far, not bad. I think he picked Notre Dame closer, so that was good. He was closer than me on that. I forgot what he picked Oklahoma on. I think he picked them a little bit lower, but I ended up getting that right. On to Virginia Tech, who beat their opponent easily. It was Western Mary or whatever their stupid name is, 62-17. Easy work there. They got, was it a big game? I couldn't tell, but yeah. Jackson had 217 touchdown. Hooker only 1 carry, but he had 39 yards. And, or that was the backup, looks like. It's what it says right there. VT quarterback Fools and Burns defense for 69-yard touchdown. And then their receiver had 107 and touchdown on 4 catches. They're playing ECU next week, who beat North Carolina after losing to an FCS team, so that's pretty funny. That should be easy work, though. Penn State, this was the upset I picked, and that was probably my worst pick of the week. They throttled Pitt. I don't think many of us expected that big of a win. But, yeah, good job from Penn State rebounding after a crappy overtime win. They definitely absolutely throttled Pittsburgh. And, yeah, it was 7-6 at one point, but that really didn't matter in the second half as Penn State got rolling in the second half. Yeah, on a side note, sucks to see my Cardinals lose today. It was terrible. I think the final was 24-6. What a terrible loss. I'm kind of disappointed that Kane picked his Madden 19 rebuild team as that, but at least it's not his main franchise. But, I mean, that still kind of sucks. West Virginia took care of business versus Youngstown State 52-17. Easy win there. And Greer's trying to get that Heisman Trophy. I think Octogonal was pretty close on this. I think maybe it was a little bit less for Youngstown State, the Penguins. We talked about that in the last video. Pretty funny joke. On 215, Michigan State did drop. We both picked Arizona State to win, and they did win this game. I think it was 36-17 or something. Oh, it's 16-13. So I think I was up because I didn't watch this whole game because I was tired. So when I woke up, I think I glanced and I accidentally got the numbers wrong. But man, that fourth quarter comeback from Arizona State to get this one done. What a win. I'm very proud of this team. They did a great job. They got it done, and me and Octogonal did a great job picking this upset. Arizona State should crack the top 25. I haven't looked at the AP fully yet. I've just seen glances of OU being 5 and stuff. So, yeah, Michigan State, they're 25 now. So, AZ State surely's in there. TCU took care of business versus SMU. I think it was 42 I want to say it was 2 or something. 12. Okay, so they got Ohio State next week, which is a big game for them. But easy work here. West actually did do production, which I briefly explained, and he did exactly that. So, good job there, even though it was easy work for the Horned Frogs. Next, we're up to number 17. Who is the USC? We already covered their game. They lost. Or actually, it was 25 games. I think I was wrong about that because I said 26. So, I think it was 25 because there was only one top 25 matchup. Actually, it wasn't. No, it was like 23 or something because of these two playing. Or Texas A&M wasn't ranked, but South Carolina was. They should have dropped by now, I would have thought. Okay, so number 18, Mississippi State throttled Kansas State 31-10. I wasn't expecting it to be that dominant, but good job by the Bulldogs. They just did their work. Bill Snyder's team wasn't ready for this one easily. Just a good win. That all-white swag got it done for the Bulldogs. So, unfortunately, that one didn't live up to the hype. They're playing Kentucky non-conference. We'll talk about their win. Octogonal did go undefeated, though. That's for sure. I know he did. He picked that one to be a little bit more lopsided. So, that was correct. UCF shut out UConn. South Carolina State, sorry, that was week 1. Absolutely throttled them, man. It wasn't even a competition there for the UCF Knights, who look to repeat and have another big season, even though McMillan threw 3 interceptions, still got the shutout done. On to the Boise State Broncos, who I believe beat UConn pretty easily. Yeah, 62-7. This was lopsided. I think Octagonal picked it to be close, but it wasn't. They got a big matchup versus Oklahoma State next week. Yeah, just easy look for the Broncos. This wasn't a competition. You can just see by that scoring right there, it wasn't even close. So great job there from the Broncos. Michigan absolutely throttled Western Michigan. I think we both picked them pretty big, and I think I might have said 52-3, so I was really close. I don't know. I need to write down my scores when I do predict this, so I'll do that next time on paper, not on the video, because that would just be too much time. But yeah, Michigan rolls easily. Next game, Miami beat their opponent 77-0. I think I called this an 80-point game, so very close on my side. So props to me. Next time I'll have the exact scores and hopefully Octagonal. But easy work. Not a whole lot to say. Besides, that was nice. Just so many touchdowns. Not even a field goal. So great job from Miami. This video is coming out real short. I guess Octagonal being here made a big difference. Maybe I'm going pretty fast today. Oregon, the Ducks beat Octagonal's team, or Octagonal's team beats Portland State 62-14. I don't know why, but I want to say Octagonal said something like that. I'm not sure, but easy work from Oregon. Even that all green got done, even though they gave up a couple of big touchdowns, or one big touchdown and one other touchdown. It wasn't even a competition, though, for the most part. I mean, 244 and 10 first downs, that's not even competition. Time of possession went to Portland State. So, interesting game there, which was easy work for the Ducks as they go quack, quack. Portland State's now 0-2. Next up, we have the South Carolina lost once again, and Florida to finish this one off, losing to Kentucky 27-16. Wow, I did not expect this from the Gators, man. Awesome win there for Kentucky. The all-white got it done. Mark Stoops. Wilson had a pretty good game. Snell Jr. had a really good game. No touchdowns, but still a lot of yards. And I think there was no looking back here for in the second half, as they just completely took over in this game. That last fumble was pretty awesome, even though it was just garbage time at that point. But Kentucky was going to win this game, I think. It probably wasn't a question at that point in the game. I think after the third quarter, we could have said that they were winning. Sorry, guys. So, yeah, that should do it for this video. I'm going to talk a little bit just to get to 20. But, this was a really good week of college football. That Clemson A&M game, I'm really glad that I ended up being pretty close on that, as it was a great game. Yeah, A&M really got screwed on that one. That call by the touchback or whatever, but, man. Michigan State losing, I called it, and that's exactly what happened. They're down 25 now. They're not going to live up to the hype this year. Somebody picked, I want to say SG1 Sports picked them to maybe make the playoffs. Somebody did, I believe, but that's not going to happen after that, unless that's their only loss and they just kill everybody else, which if they got Ohio State, that's definitely not going to happen. Mississippi State, I'm surprised they absolutely throttled their opponent in Kansas State. UCF kind of surprised me a little bit. Miami back to 500. Yeah, there's a lot of good games next week, especially TCU, Ohio State. That's the one that I would think everybody's going to be talking about. We'll see how that game goes. To say the least, very good week of college football, especially for Octagonal Gaming as he went undefeated. Congratulations, Octagonal. You're the GOAT. Did exactly that. He did a really good job. Big channel update coming tomorrow, so you guys aren't going to want to miss that. So make sure you guys... I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, guys. Come on. Let's go drop 20 likes on this video. and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell if you guys enjoyed it. Big news coming tomorrow, so you're definitely going to want to tune into that. I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Spotlight Productions signing off. Hope you guys have a great day. And channel's really growing, so help us out. Let's go get 650. We're only 15 away as we're recording, so that's awesome. Almost 10,000 channel views. It'll be here before I know it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Spotlight Productions out.